Hi, everybody. Welcome to Kinnick Stadium, the last game for the seniors on this field. The Northwestern Wildcats in town to take on the Hawkeyes. Iowa trying to keep the momentum going. Northwestern does the kicking off. The ball is downed in the end zone, and the Hawks will take over. 1st and 10 at their 20. Matt Sherman is the quarterback. And what a day he'll have. On the first play, he hands off to Kent Call. The fullback goes up the middle for 2. From the 22, 2nd and 8, Sherman throws for Anthony Dean. It is good for a gain of 7 before Martin comes up with the tackle. 3rd and 1. Sedrick Shaw gets the carry, but he gets no gain. So that brings on a punting situation on 4th and 1. Nick Gallery into punt. He kicks it away, and it goes down toward Musso. He barely catches the football, and Demo Odoms comes up with the tackle on the 38-yard punt. From the 33, 1st and 10, after Iowa was penalized, Lundy goes over right tackle for a gain of 6. Make it 1st and 10 now from the 44. Lundy again gets the call. He tries the right side, jumps over midfield, and picks up 7. From the Iowa 49, 2nd and 3. 3rd straight carry for Lundy. He tries the left side. He picks up 1, but Pat Boone makes the stop. 3rd and 2 now. Schnurr at quarterback, wants to throw, rolls right. Little flip pass, gets it away to Morris, but there's Pat Boone again, throws him for a loss of 3. So from the 49, the Wildcats have to punt. Burton comes on, gets it away, and Northwestern will pin Iowa deep in their own territory despite that Iowa Hawkeye hop. Ball touchdown at the 16 where it's 1st and 10. Sherman pitches back to Sedrick Shaw. He goes left and gets out over the 20 to about the 22, a gain of 6. Make it 2nd and 4. Sherman fires for Harold Jasper. He picks up 4. That is good for a 1st down. From the 26, 1st and 10 after Northwestern was penalized. Make it 1st and 5 from the 31. Sherman passes to Jasper, good for a gain of 16. That's the 100th career pass for Harold Jasper. On the next play, Kent Call over right guard for a loss of 1. Make it 2nd and 11. Sherman passes to Anthony Dean, and he goes over the 40 for a gain of 6. 3rd and 5 from the 38. Offset eye, Matt Sherman with the fake, now throws deep. There's Harold Jasper. He makes a great catch, touchdown. So the Hawkeyes go 84 yards in 6 plays. Brion Hurley with the extra point. The drive took a minute 59 with 8:33 left to go in the first quarter. Iowa 7, Northwestern nothing. Brion Hurley handles the kickoff chores, and it goes down to Waterman for no return. So the Wildcats start off 1st and 10 from their own 28, man in motion. Schnurr wants to throw. Pretty good protection. Now fires. Is it a fumble? No, it's an incomplete pass. 2nd and 10 from the 28. Lundy gets the call. Finds a big hole. He breaks free over the 40, up over the 45. A gain of 19 on the play. At the Northwestern 47, 1st and 10. Autry gets the call. Midfield, 45, and finally going to be bumped out of bounds by Damian Robinson. 1st and 10 from the 41. Autry gets the call at the 40. Breaks a tackle 35-30 and jumps in over the 25-yard line. So the Wildcats on the move. Pat Boone on that tackle. 1st and 10 from the 25. Autry tries the right side. He picks up 3. Webb on the tackle. From the Iowa 22, 2nd and 7. Autry again tries the right side, but there are flags on the play. They were offsetting, so that sets up 2nd and 7. Schnurr wants to throw. He does. It is complete to Centers. That's good for a gain of 3. And the Wildcats continue to roll. Lundy takes it left side. Ooh, he's hit hard down about the 10-yard line by George Bennett. They get 2nd and 5 now. Autry, the only back in the backfield over the left side. He's hit and spun down for no gain. George Bennett there on the tackle. Make it 3rd and 5 from the Iowa 9. Schnurr goes to the right side, wants to throw, now tucks it 10 and to the 5 where he is really belted by Bobby Diaco. Make it 4th and 1 now from the Iowa 5-yard line. Autry gets the call, tries the middle, but he is belted by the Hawkeye defense for no gain, and Iowa will take over. 1st and 10 from the 5. Sedrick Shaw on the sweep. He goes right, tries to get outside, is finally wrestled out of bounds after a gain of 4. However, Northwestern penalized 5 yards for the face mask penalty. So from the 14, it is 1st and 1. Iowa tries the middle, but there is illegal procedure. On the very next play. Sherman wants to throw, going deep. It is intercepted by Bennett. No return on the play, but the Wildcats take over. 1st and 10, ball at the Northwestern 39. Schnurr wants to throw near sideline, complete to Lundy for a gain of 9. Robinson on the stop. 2nd and 1 from the 48. Autry tries the right side. He's at midfield. 45, 40. Finally pulled down after a gain of 16 by Parker Wildeman. From the Iowa 36, 1st and 10. Schnurr wants to throw on the Dipsy Doodle. Now he runs and he gains 1. Last play of the first quarter. 2nd and 9 from the 35. Autry over the right side, but oh my, there's Bobby Diaco knocking him down for a loss of 4. At the end of 1, it is Iowa 7, Northwestern nothing. Third and 13 from the 39. Schnurr wants to throw, good protection, fires. It is complete to Gamble. He is knocked down by Marquise Porter after a gain of 20. From the 19 now, 1st and 10. Autry tries the left side, but he's going to be knocked down by Jackson for a loss of 1. Make it 2nd and 11 now, ball back at the 20. Schnurr wants to throw after the fake. Throws into the end zone for Centers, but he can't quite come up with the football. Make it 3rd and 11, ball still at the 20. Schnurr on the draw play. Hands off to Autry, but there is Jason Henlon to knock him down for a loss of 4. So the Wildcats have to go for the field goal. It is absolutely miserable and no good. Hawkeyes hold on to that 7-0 lead. 1st and 10. Willie Guy gets the lateral. He throws, and Scott Slutzker has it. 40. Tries to get past the 35 and finally knocked out of bounds, a gain of 45 yards on the play. 1st and 10 from the 31. Matt Sherman still at quarterback. Looks, great protection, throws. There is Slutzker again inside the 10, inside the 5, down to the 2-yard line. 1st and goal from the 2. Sherman with split backs behind him. Fakes, now rolls. Flips out, there is Russell all by himself. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. What a long drive, 76 yards, and it only took 3 plays and 22 seconds off the clock. Bates with the hold, Hurley with the kick, and it is now Iowa 14 and Northwestern nothing. 12:46 left to go before halftime. Northwestern was penalized 15 yards for roughing the kicker, and so Brion Hurley kicks it out of the end zone. Northwestern sets up 1st and 10 from the 20. Lundy, left side, breaks out, 20, 25, up over the 30, and finally is going to be bumped out of bounds up around the 42 by Marquise Porter. 1st and 10 from the 42. Man in motion. Lundy again gets the call. Jumps out over the 40, not quite to the 45, gain of 3. Diaco on the stop. Make it 2nd and 7 now. Schnurr wants to throw, good protection. Near sideline flipped out, nice catch by Centers for a gain of 10. Iowa penalized 5 yards for the face mask. Make it 1st and 10, ball resting at the 40. Lundy, right side, 40. Inside the 35, gain of 7. However, Northwestern is penalized 10 yards for holding. So 1st and 20 from midfield. Schnurr again wants to throw. Looks, now throws out to Autry. He's at midfield. 45 inside the 40 before he's brought down by Billy Coates. Make it 2nd and 7, ball resting at the 37. Lundy, left side inside the 40. Inside the 35, down close to the 30, gain of 6. Make it 3rd and 1 now from the 31. Lundy, left guard. He picks up 4. Abraham on the stop. 1st and 10, Northwestern from the 27. Lundy, inside the 30, inside the 25. Ball is loose. There's a scramble for it. Let's see. Iowa has the football. John Hartley recovered the errant football, and Northwestern was penalized for a personal foul. 1st and 10 from the 35. Matt Sherman wants to throw. Now he scrambles up over the 30, the 35, and going to be knocked down short of the 40. Make it 2nd and 7 from the 38. One back, that is Ryan Terry, draw play. He goes left, slips a little bit. Now he's pulled down. He gains 2. Fitzgerald made the tackle. 3rd and 5 now from the 40. Sherman wants to throw, looks out into the right flat. There is Tavian Banks. He has it, but Northwestern has him for only a gain of 2. So that sets up a 4th and 3, a punting situation. Nick Gallery on and hits it. Musso from Northwestern takes it, and he is in trouble back inside the 5. Tremendous tackle there by little Tim DeWhite. Northwestern 1st and 10 all the way back at the 3-yard line. Lundy, second back through, tries the left side. He only gains 2. Diaco on the tackle. Make it 2nd and 8 at the 5-yard line. Lundy, right side, finds a crease. Out over the 10, he picks up 7. Damian Robinson made the stop there. 3rd and 1. Lundy gets the call, tries the right side again, and he picks up 3 and a 1st down. 1st and 10, ball out at the 15-yard line. Schnurr wants to throw. Intended for Centers down the far sideline, but it is intercepted. Atkins over there, no return, but the Hawkeyes have the football. 1st and 10, ball at the Iowa 46-yard line. High formation, Sherman gives to Ryan Terry. He tries the left side and picks up 3. Make it 2nd and 7 from the 49. Matt Sherman, great fake, now throws. There is Demo Odoms, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. After the interception, Iowa went 54 yards in 2 plays. Another quick drive. 52 seconds off the clock. Iowa 21. Northwestern nothing. 4:31 left to go before halftime. What a day Matt Sherman is having. Hurley kicks off. Autry comes back with it at the 10, 15, 20. 25, 30. He's at the 35. Now he's at midfield. 45, 40, and finally going to be pulled down by Porter after a return of 65 yards. 1st and 10 from the 34. Schnurr wants to throw. Finds Gable. He fumbles, and it is, let's see, recovered by Northwestern, I think. gain of 14 on the play. 1st and 10 from the Iowa 20-yard line now. Lundy gets the draw play. Starts right now, cuts back up the middle, gains 3. Iowa penalized 5 yards on the play, 4 offsides. Now it goes to 1st and 5 from the 15. Lundy, the only back behind Schnurr. He gets the misdirection handoff, and he bolts straight ahead for 3. Make it 2nd and 2, ball spotted at the 12. Schnurr keeps 10, 5, touchdown. Northwestern went 34 yards in 4 plays, and that drive took a minute 35. With the extra point, it is now Iowa 21, Northwestern 7, 2 minutes, 54 seconds left before halftime. Iowa takes the fair catch. That is Boilers, and he has it right at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 Hawkeyes. Matt Sherman, straight drop. Plenty of time near sideline. Sedrick Shaw makes a move out over the 25. Make it 2nd and 4 at the 26. I formation behind Sherman. Ball given away to Sedrick Shaw. He tries the right side, makes a nice move, and gains another 7. Daly on the stop. 1st and 10 Hawks. Ball at the 33. Sherman again drops straight back. Little screen pass to Kent Call. He is up over the 40. He gains 9 on the play. 2nd and 1 at the 42. Split backs behind Sherman. Straight drop. Wants to throw out into the flat. It goes to Sedrick Shaw, and he dips and doodles and gains another 6 yards. Make it 1st and 10 from the 48. Sherman looks to throw. Intended long. There is Willie Guy. It is misdirected, and no flags on the play. Make it 2nd and 10. Ball still at the 48. 2 backs behind Sherman. Nice fake. Now he wants to throw. Looks. Throws over the middle. Oh, in and out of the hands of Demo Odoms. 3rd and 10. Ball at the 48. Sherman near sideline. Great catch there by Harold Jasper. He picks up 11. Make it 1st and 10 now. Ball at the Northwestern 41. Sherman continues to throw. Down the far side, there is Russell. He has it. He's going to be tripped up down around the 5. Make it 1st and goal. Ball spotted at the 7. Kent Call on the draw play. Inside the 5, down to about the 3. Make it 2nd and goal from that spot. Sherman fakes the pitch. Now throws back this side. Ball intended on the slat for Anthony Dean. It is incomplete. Northwestern penalized, however, for pass interference. Time for one more play in the half. Matt Sherman fakes. Now wants to throw. Now decides to run. He's in trouble. Looks like he's going to get in. No, he is stopped just short of the play. And Iowa fails to call a timeout or get another play off. And the half ends Iowa 21, Northwestern 7. Back to action in the second half. Northwestern will receive. Iowa kicks off, defends the south goal. Romano kicks off. Autry takes it, gets out over the 20, and is belted down before he can get to the 25. Northwestern 1st and 10 at the 24. Lundy gets the call, tries the left side. He only gains 1. Webb on the stop. They get 2nd and 9 from the 25. Man in motion. Lundy over left tackle, over the 25, up close to the 30. Damian Robinson on the stop. Make it 3rd and 4 from the 30. Schnurr wants to throw. Now he's being pressured, and now he is sacked. Bill Ennis-Inge And Northwestern is penalized 13 yards for a personal foul. So facing 4th and 20, the Wildcats will have to punt the football away. Burton is on to do the kicking. Big rush coming. The kick is blocked. Marquise Porter comes up with the football. It is a touchdown for the Hawkeye defense. Jefferson Bates on to hold. Brion Hurley kicks, and it is good. And just like that, Iowa 28, Northwestern 7. 13:06 left to go in the third quarter. Romano kicks off, and Fitzgerald has no return. So the Wildcats set up 1st and 10 at their own 36. Lundy, the sole back in the backfield, gets the handoff, 35-40. Across the 45, he gains 12. Hinland on the stop. Northwestern facing 1st and 15 after a 5-yard penalty. Schnurr wants to throw, gets away from pressure, and finds Gamble. And he picks up good yardage. He's finally dragged down inside the 40 after a gain of 20. 1st and 10, ball at the Iowa 37. Schnurr again wants to throw. Looks across the middle. There is Drexler wide open. Before he's finally knocked down by Marquise Porter. A gain of 24 on the play. 1st and 10 from the 13. Lundy tries the right side. Finally pushed out of bounds after he gains 4. That sets up 2nd and 6 from the 9. Lundy tries the left side, but he's knocked down for a loss of 2. However, Iowa penalized 5 yards for offsides. 2nd and 1 from the 4. Lundy tries the right side, but he loses 1. Webb on the stop. 3rd and 2 from the 5. Lundy over the right side, down close to the goal line. Gain of 4. Webb again there. Make it 1st and goal from the 1. Lundy lunges in. Touchdown, Wildcats. Northwestern went 64 yards in 7 plays. The extra point is gone awry, and it is no good on the 2-point try. So the score now is Iowa 28, Northwestern 13, and Tavian Banks to return the kickoff for the Hawkeyes. Iowa sets up shop, 1st and 10, ball spotted at the 37. Sedrick Shaw gets the football, 40, 45, midfield, makes a move. Across the Northwestern 40, inside the 30, a gain of 36 on the play. However, there is a penalty, an illegal block against Iowa, so they set up 1st and 6 from the 41. Shaw, right side, nice move, gets to the sideline. He picks up 14 before he is finally knocked out of bounds. Make it 1st and 10 from the 44. Shaw over right tackle, he only picks up 2, but Iowa is penalized 15 yards for a personal foul. Make it 2nd and 23 for Iowa. Sherman throws near sidelines. Harold Jasper hangs on and gains 6. 3rd and 17 from the 49. Matt Sherman, nice fake. Now throws far sideline. There is Anthony Dean, and he picks up 32 all the way down to the Northwestern 19. 1st and 10 from that point. Sedrick Shaw, look at him follow the blocks. Now burst of speed, 10-5, touchdown. Iowa pretty much having their way with Northwestern today. They went 63 yards in 6 plays, and they did it quickly. Only took 1 minute and 49 off the clock. Brion Hurley out of Jefferson Bates' hole. The kick is good, and now Iowa puts it away, 35-13. 8:32 left to go, 3rd quarter. Brion Hurley with the chip shot kickoff. Northwestern called for the fair catch, and that's where they get the football at the 20, 1st and 10. Autry, handoff up the middle, makes a nice move, gets to the outside, breaks a tackle, and picks up 8. Make it 2nd and 2. Autry, right side, and he gains 10. 1st and 10, ball out at the 38. Schnurr, good time to throw, does. Down the far sideline, it is too far, intended for centers. 2nd and 10, ball still at the 38. Schnurr wants to throw, throws back to Autry, but he's going to be knocked down after a gain of 4 by George Bennett. 3rd and 6, up at the Northwestern 42. Schnurr wants to throw, intended for Gamble, but it's incomplete. So a punting situation for Northwestern on 4th and 6. Burton comes on, and he hits it down the right side. It will go out at the 17-yard line, 41-yard punt. 1st and 10, ball at the 17. Kent Call tries the left side. He's pushed out of bounds and gains 4. Iowa, however, is penalized 11 yards for holding. 1st and 21. Shaw fumbles, ball is free, and Northwestern has it. It was a loss of 5. Wildcats take over 1st and goal from the 1. Lundy not going to get in. Damian Robinson on the tackle. Now 2nd and goal. Lundy tries it again. The ball is free, and let's see, the Hawkeyes have the football. Recovered by Marquise Porter. So the Hawkeyes, 1st and 10 from the 1. Kent Call tries to boost his way out. He gains 3. 2nd and 7. Ryan Terry on the pitch, but he's in trouble. Stays out of the end zone, but loses 2. 3rd and 9. Kent Call gets the handoff in the end zone. Gets to the 5. Going to be stopped short of the 10. That brings up a 4th and 3. Brion Hurley punting from his own end zone. 49-yard punt. The ball is free, but Northwestern recovers. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats from the 43. Centers. Plenty of time. Flips out to Gamble. They throw for Morris, and there's a fantastic interception by Damian Robinson. 1st and 10 Hawks at their own 24. Sherman, tremendous time, throws across the middle. There's Harold Jasper. He rolls for a gain of 30. Martin on the stop. 1st and 10 from the 46. Tim Dwight on the reverse. Now he's in trouble, tries to get outside. There you saw an illegal block. He's pulled down. Yes, Iowa penalized for the illegal block. 1st and 28 from the 36. Sherman throws to Demo Odoms. He tries to stay in bounds. He gains 13. Make it 2nd and 15 from the 49. Sherman, lots of time. Scott Slutzker inside the 40. Jumps inside the 35 and picks up 19 yards. 1st and 10 Iowa. Ball at the 32. Sedrick Shaw, big hole. He gains 7. Make it 2nd and 3 from the Northwestern 25. Kent Call on the misdirection, but he only picks up 1 before he's knocked down. 3rd and 2 from the 24. Sherman straight drop. Wants to throw. Plenty of time. Now scrambles to his right. Throws all alone is Russell, but he overthrows him in the end zone. 4th and 2 from the 24. Sherman wants to throw. The ball is tipped. It's intercepted by Sutter, and Northwestern makes Iowa turn the football over. 1st and 10. Schnurr wants to throw. Looking for centers, but the ball is picked off by Bobby Diaco. He comes down the left side inside the 15. A return of 14 yards. 40 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. 1st and 10 Iowa from the 14. Ryan Terry right side, tries to get to the 10, but he gains 4 on the play. At the end of 3 quarters, Iowa 35 and Northwestern 13. First play of the 4th quarter. Kent Call for the touchdown. After that Diaco interception, the Hawkeyes 14 yards in 2 plays. So it is now 42-13 Iowa. Brion Hurley again with the chip shot kickoff, and Northwestern dives and takes it. They will have 1st and 10 at the 26. Centers wants to throw, but oh my, what a tackle by Jackson. Loss of 4. Make it 2nd and 14 from the 22. Lundy, right side, breaks free, gets past the 30, up near the 35, gain of 11. 3rd and 3 from the 33. Schnurr wants to throw, ball is tipped. Now it's incomplete, intended for Gamble, and the Wildcats will have to punt the football again. Burton hits it, and it will get a good roll. Will go out at the 26, 43-yard punt. 1st and 10, Iowa. Sedrick Shaw gets the pitch. Now he's in trouble. He gains 3. Sharp on the tackle. Let's skip a play. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Ryan Terry, straight up the middle. He gains 1. 2nd and 9 from the 41. Sedrick Shaw tries the right side, but it's tough going. He gains 2. Make it 3rd and 7, ball at the 43. Jefferson Bates now in at quarterback. He fires. Great catch by Willie Guy, but Iowa penalized for offensive pass interference. 3rd and 23. Ryan Terry tries the left side, but he's blasted. Loss of 5. That brings on Nick Gallery for the punt. Hits it. It is a high, short one, 38 yards, and Northwestern takes the fair catch. 1st and 10, ball at the 40. Autry straight up the middle, looks like a scrum. He gains 5. 2nd and 5 from the 45. Hughes at quarterback now. He fires to centers. It's good for a gain of 6. 1st and 10, Northwestern at the 49. Hughes throws, intended for Autry, but incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 49. Hughes wants to throw down the far sidelines, and again just off the hands of centers. Make it 3rd and 10 from the 49. All kinds of pressure. Parker Welderman leads the way on the sack. Loss of 6. So Northwestern has to punt again on 4th and 16. Burton hits it, and it carries into the end zone. Iowa takes over. 1st and 10, ball at the 20. Clock winding down. Sedrick Shaw goes left, gains 3. Make it 2nd and 7 from the 23. Shaw again slips this time and loses 3. After Iowa was penalized for delay of game. 3rd and 15. Bates passes to Banks, and he picks up 10. However, that's short of the 1st down, so Nick Gallery is back on the field. He hits the punt into the wind. Musso calls for the fair catch, but Northwestern is penalized for an illegal substitution, and Iowa will get the football back. 1st and 10 at their own 30. Sedrick Shaw gets the pitch, starts to the right side up over the 30, and he gains 4. However, Iowa penalized 15 yards for an illegal block on the play. That sets up 1st and 21, ball back at the 19. Sedrick Shaw gets the pitch, finds lots of running room, finally slips down, but he gains 20. It gets 2nd and 1, ball resting at the 39. Tavian Banks gets the call, but he's knocked down for a loss of 2 by Daly. Make it 3rd and 3 now, ball at the 37. Tavian Banks on the draw play, but Northwestern has it defense. He gains 1, and the Hawks have to punt one more time. Nick Gallery on to do the honors. He hits it, pretty good punt, 45 yards, and Musso calls for the fair catch. Time winding down in the ball game. 1st and 10 for Northwestern. Lilly over the left side, pretty good hole. He gains 12. George Bennett on the stop. 1st and 10 from the 29. Man in motion. Lilly gets the call again, cuts back and picks up 5. Make it 2nd and 5 from the 34. Hamdorf tries the right side, but he's in all kinds of trouble. He loses 5. Chambers on the defense for the Hawkeyes. 3rd and 8. Lilly on the draw play, straight up the middle. He gains 6, but he's going to be short of the 1st down. Burton comes on to try the punt. He hits it, and it's a good one. 41-yard punt. Harold Jasper takes the return and brings it back 7 yards. 1st and 10 for Iowa. Ryan Terry gets the pitch. He's at the 30, 35-40. He's at midfield. He may go 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Ryan Terry. 71 yards, one play for the senior. With the extra point, the Hawkeyes go on to post an impressive 49-13 win over Northwestern.
A quarterback that didn't have the name of Chuck.
Is that right?
Chuckless record.
And this is the most yards ever by a quarterback in their first start in the Hayden Fry regime at Iowa.
Oh, I should have left him in the game, huh? Yeah, that's a good place to start.
That's total yardage is 602, not 502. Should be 602.
We had 602 total yards instead of 502, huh? Okay. No, that just shows you what a few healthy bodies can do to our football team, and particularly Matt Sherman being strong enough with that special brace on his foot and had his shoe built up from the bottom. That open week gave him enough confidence to throw the ball, and he felt very poised and calm today, and just did a wonderful job directing the football team. We had a lot of guys do a lot of great things today because Northwestern is a dangerous team, as you know, and Lundy and that crowd, they kept the ball away from us basically the first half. So being ahead 21-7 and blowing the thing there at the end when we're on the 2 or 3 yard line, because once again it shows you how inexperienced a freshman quarterback is. All he had to do is throw the ball out of bounds and stop the clock, and we got another shot at it. But he didn't know that. But I promise you that he's smart enough to know he won't ever do that again. He'll learn, but that's what it takes. But throwing and catching the ball, Jasper, Anthony Dean, people like that did a wonderful job. We didn't have much opportunity to run the ball the first half, but we got it cranked up the second half, and it's good. I don't know what Sedrick got. We're hoping he'd got 100. He got 114 yards. That's great. So that means he probably only got about 70-something this coming a week against Minnesota to be a 1,000-yard rusher. And that's really important to the offensive lineman and our fullback to see that we get Sedrick, help him as much as we can. Of course, little Harold Jasper went over the 100 mark. That puts him in the top 7 receivers in the history of Iowa football as far as receptions. And he caught 6 passes today, and he only needed 2. So he's got 104. And that's great. Defensively, we had, I know, Bo Porter, Diaco, Parker Wilderman, and probably Chris Webb really had outstanding games. The defense looked ragged at times, big holes, poor tackling, but when it got down to it, they always collectively came together and made a good stand. I mean, they only got 13 points. So they did a real good job overall when they had to. So, you know, that, in my mind, that's the way we needed it. You see the fans all come down on the field after the game. The Iowa people are the greatest people in the world, just expressing their appreciation for the enthusiasm and excitement that our football team plays with. This truly looked like the old Hawkeye football team out there today. We exploded. We made some big plays, a lot of big plays. And that's the kind of football we're used to, and we finally got it back on track today. So hopefully they can win the next ball game, and all these young guys will have a foundation for next fall.
And you say it looks like the old Hawkeye team. How much credit does Sherman deserve? He just seems to make things happen.
Well, he gives us the balance of the pass and the run, and that's extremely valuable for the defensive team not to know that we're just going to line up and run it every time like we've been doing the last 2 or 3 ball games. And, of course, we couldn't even throw several of those weeks in practice because our quarterbacks couldn't throw the ball. But that helps keep them off balance, and And I was so proud of Ryan Terry breaking that long 70-something yard run there at the end of the game, being a graduating senior. That was good. We played everybody we could. We got everybody. I mean, even Jefferson Bates, and I'm sure that Northwestern knew he couldn't throw the ball very good. Although in pregame warm-up, he was trying to impress me, threw it pretty hard.
Coach, these seniors have seen highs and lows. What does it mean, as you as being their coach, seeing them come out of Kinnick Stadium for the last time in a game like this?
Well, that's extremely important to our seniors. They have a lot of pride, and but you know, these guys, when they came in, we went to the Rose Bowl, and they went to the Holiday Bowl, and they went to Alamo Bowl. So they've been around. They've seen the good days, and it probably made them hurt more inside because of that, because they've experienced success, and then to get in this drag last year and this year, and of course there's not any way we can control injuries, but they really wanted the game today, and hopefully they'll want it just as bad next week, because you know how well Minnesota plays against us, particularly up in the Dome. It's going to be real interesting, but that was a very satisfying victory for the players and the coaches and the fans.